Hey Scorpio, I'm going to do a reading for the second half of November for you. How are y'all doing? Tell me, guys. Got Queen of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. And then we've got the Seven of Staves for your future. Got the Star card reversed for now and the High Priestess reversed for your recent past. So maybe you've had kind of some shallow gossip about you recently. Surface crap. I think I actually did get this for Scorpio. The reading that I posted tonight. Now this video probably won't upload till Wednesday. But I posted one tonight as a special Scorpio one before Scorpio season is over. And it's almost like shallow surface level gossip going on, you know, kind of secrets behind your back, stuff that you've been dealing with in the recent past. And then right now you have the Star card reversed, which of course is kind of like having your hopes and dreams dashed a little bit. But the nice thing about the Seven of Wands and Seven of Staves, like upright, is the kind of like victory in a way. I mean, people don't always see that, but you really are working hard from a higher position. It's courage, it's integrity, you know. Like I even put down on my little mini notes on the bottom of the card, which I always thought was so afraid to write on cards, but who was it? Ramblin' Mike is like, do it. It's from China. They're not sacred. You are. And I'm like, huh, that's true. But I like to put this little note on there. It says strength of integrity. And I think in the actual deck, the pamphlet says strength of personal integrity. So, you know, sometimes even if you have a lot of people coming at you, the strength of personal integrity is worth more than anything else, isn't it? That's so weird because I'm sitting there thinking about that being on the bottom of the deck. That is exactly what I feel like is the example of the strength of personal integrity, right? Holding your ground, being true to you, being stable. Because, you know, if you think about it, if you look at the Six of Wands, just before it is victory. It is like public display of victory. You know, it's going out in front of people on a horse. Everyone sees you and you're courageous and you're the victor. But what happens whenever you're on that much of a display? You build enemies. So before you know it, you're not on the horse anymore and you're having to beat off a bunch of assholes, right? But I still think that even though you may have to deal with that stuff, in your integrity, you're doing just fine, right? And so I think that you have a lot going for you, you know? So I'll clarify a little bit and see what we get. And especially if you're holding your integrity after having some of your wishes and hopes torn from you, you know? If you have people talking about you behind your back, whether it's in personal relationships or at work, it gets old. Especially when it's shallow gossip because people are just jealous that you managed to, you know, make a name for yourself. Sometimes I like how these want to come out almost in a row and make like a story. They did that to me with the Gemini reading. Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff they were saying was flat out trickery, deceit, illusion. It was just complete bull, right? And then, yeah, God, because both of those, that's the Five of Wands reverse. That means trickery too. It can be in the workplace. Then you've got the Knight of Wands upright. I think that's, yeah, okay. Oh my God. If you guys haven't watched the reading I posted, which technically is today, is what I don't have to keep up with normal days, so I think it might be the 12th. No, it's the 14th. Woo, okay. There shows my reality right there, right? Okay. See, this is definitely the illusion, the trickery. This is like literal, okay, whoever this is making stuff. I think they're pulling shit out of their hat. Like they're saying things that are not even based in reality, okay? And I think you got fed up. So with this being reversed, I think in the last reading I had posted, you know, I even mentioned like some of you probably aren't going to care letting the chips fall where they may and pulling out your stinger. Whether or not, you know, you could take the high road. You might be exiled a little bit if you pull out the stinger, but I think some of y'all are going to do anyway. I'm sorry, but this is totally telling somebody off. This is tearing into somebody. okay? Tearing into somebody. Because, like, this is being bitchy, cold-hearted, and this is definitely fiery action. On the move, you know? Wow, guys. Woo-wee. I would not want to be on the receiving end of your wrath, I'll tell you that. But they kind of had it coming, didn't they? And then right here, we have two different cups upright. We have the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, which, you know, as one, again, like with this being reversed, it kind of broken wishes. The Seven of Cups is kind of like the pipe dream wishes, you know, where you have a whole lot of options, but none of them look that great. I mean, they may or may not, but it's just, sometimes it's just having too many options, too many possible outcomes, and it can be dizzying, right? And then having the Four of Cups is kind of like having to just cry over it, right? And get over it. It's, yeah. I mean, I think you got a little bit of pain out of it, but I think you're going to be fine, you know? I think you kind of like, you probably had too much hope or faith in someone. You probably, you know, dare you actually trust somebody, or, you know. Oh, you wanted to come out too. Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't know, but if some of y'all remember the last reading I did for y'all, this was upright. So I think some of y'all did choose to stay stuck instead of moving on. And this being reversed again in the past position, this is somebody that's full of a bunch of tricks, and yeah, they can't let go of a situation either. You know, they're having issues letting go of something. That's why they're trying to create all this drama. And I think even though you may have told them what for, or you are in this present moment at this time at some point, could be yesterday, could be tomorrow, could be sometime this week, telling them off, I think it makes you feel a little bit stuck. You know, it won't last. Now this reverse kind of means you might not feel as nurtured or supported as you truly are. And that's just not true, okay? Spirit, creator, ancestors, you know, we have support. We have support in the unseen. You have to trust in that. Sometimes you feel like you don't have enough. You feel like you're kind of tapped out. And it makes sense, because after you go through a battle, you do. But you're still going to come out on top, and it's going to be fine. So let's pull a gut tarot and see if we can get some advice so you can feel better about the situation. Okay, we've got Six of Water. She looks sad. Sure, there's something positive in it, right? It's always positive in here. Okay, let's see what we get. Where are you at? Because I do like to read these. I know some of y'all that have already watched my videos, you know I like to read them because it's kind of gives positive affirmations where we may fail to do so. Okay, nostalgia, sweet memories, old flames, yearning for the security of the good old days. If I am being triggered to remember the past, I can enjoy the warm memories, but must recognize they are ephemeral. Emotions can color my recall and distort my understanding of what is happening today. I acknowledge and heal old wounds. I can experience security today, enveloped in the arms of divine love. There is no need to return to the illusion of a golden era of yore, because I can begin co-creating a better reality right now. Authentic healing and joyfulness will be mine if I stop rekindling the emotions of the past. So I feel like, you know, for some of y'all, some of these people that have been talking about you and creating false, you know, scenarios and turning people against you could have been people you really loved at one time, a person or a group of people that you really counted on, that you loved, that, you know, you have really fond memories of, and they kind of, maybe they didn't break your heart, some of you maybe so, but even if they broke your trust, it just hurts because you really wanted to remember the good things, and maybe you wish you could go back to that, but now you know you can't. But you can't just, you know, dwell on the fact that they messed things up. You can actually move into the future and even right now and create one that's better. So I hope you guys get through the rest of November okay. I know you deserve it. I love you. I bless you. Until next time.